Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Godan. What a day. There was a great big blog release. We're going to talk about it for just a moment here. We have the event going on right now for our two Viking Titans, Norse Titans, Arvan and Solgar. The league I'm in, hey Extinction, welcome man, is not very user friendly for the event, but that's okay. We're still going to get it done. The funny thing is, I can already pull the Titans from the saved tokens. People ask, can we save tokens? Yes, you can. That prior event didn't use the tokens. It used some other form for pulling the Titans. But I can pull one of each. I think one of each. Maybe two of each Titans. Yeah, I can pull one of each. At least. Minimum. But I'm going to wait and pull after I up the game. Hey, Bad Mother. I had the update available. I'm just going to wait a little bit longer before I do the update. But I want to talk about this prestige. I've had a chance to look at the blog update. And this is something major. The last big major change was the Anchor Lands with Lands Awakening. That went by the wayside. It sort of floundered. A lot of folks were upset with what occurred with people still having the lands that are anchored and others can't. Really makes a difference with war. Really not much else. I've long since lost my anchor lands. Hey, James, Christopher, thank you for joining. But this prestige is going to take the game to a whole nother level. And I've been reading comments all day long while I was at work regarding this. You know, what's it entail? What's it going to do? How much more money are they going to want from us? And right there, Jean-Pierre, prestige is the free-to-play killer. Well, and it may also stop those who've spent from spending. However, there are always those who are going to want everything. But the whole idea of the prestige is you can take your max 4-star Titan, has to be a max Titan. Hey, Fantic Pointer, thank you for joining. And you can unlock some skills that you could not have before. So your Titan's going to be above and beyond. You're going to start a new account. Take it slow, man. Check out my channel. There's a lot of good advice for new players. I would take it slow. You can burn through the first few castle levels, but at a certain point, depending on what your gameplay is, you might want to slow down and get everything maxed out and leveled up. And also, you know, work on your Titans and your relics. You got to have one solid attacker. But this prestige, it's available. Looking at the blog, it comes with the new 1.38 update. And when I first saw it this morning, I saw it in haste when I was busy working. I thought it was only for castle level 25 and up. Well, castle level 25 that is. But I was incorrect. It's castle level 20 or higher. So that means I have the ability to have these Titans with prestige, you know, with these extra abilities. Your Hall of Titans has to be at level 15 or higher. And again, it's only for 4-star Titans that are maxed out at level 60. But the killer thing is to unlock the enhancing or leveling up your prestige skill, it's going to require the fusing of other 4-star Titans into that Titan. Meaning, you're going to need a lot of 4-star Titans. Now, where are these 4-star Titans going to come from? End of season rewards or from events? Now, I personally would be leaning more towards events. But you got to understand this. The impact that this is going to have on event teams and events overall, it's going to drive up the cost. Hang on. I got to catch up. What was... I missed something. What is this? Bad Mother. Fuse more 4-star Titans into max Titans to pull up prestige skill. Yes, right? Free to play or not, the whole premise is ridiculous in your humble opinion. Well, let's hear them out, okay? So, they want us to fuse 4-star Titans into 4-star Titans. And they're saying the best way to do it, or the most cost-efficient way to do it, is by using only a level 1 4-star Titan. Because If you fuse a max 4-star into a max 4-star, it's not going to unlock any additional levels of the prestige. Just like when we use, well, what used to be when we used the max relic, it didn't add anything extra, but supposedly it does now. So you want to take a level 1 4-star into a level 1 4-star. The only way you get any sort of bonus is by fusing a duplicate Titan into your Titan. So arrows, 1-star into arrows. That'll give me my max increase of prestige. If I take a level 60 arrows into a level 60 arrows, I get nothing extra. Nothing extra. That'd be a bad move. I'm sure someone's going to do it, but it's the wrong thing to do. So the prestige has 10 levels for all 4-star Titans. But each level is unlocked through multiple fuses. Now we don't know how many it's going to take. We have no clue. But if we look at what it takes to to forge up and max out a relic, it's got to be something along comparable lines. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be. The same mechanics, should we say. They better start giving 4-star Titans in battle drops. That would be awesome. It would really help us, especially if they were old ones. And Captain Howdy, how many players actually have duplicate 4-star Titans? Well, I used to, but I've been feeding them up. I've been maxing out Titans right away. But I think now it's a bad idea. I should have been saving some of those. Hey, Vintage, welcome, man. Hey, guys, sorry I'm not going to do the Discord right now. Maybe later, but not right now. But maybe later. It's all about the prestige. Sarmer Deep, Godan, this is going to be good money, a good money spinner for them. Could be, but maybe not. We just don't know. There's another way to get it from Titan event tokens based on chance. Yes, but not everyone saves their tokens. And you can fuse same class for the prestige. Precisely. It's best to use same class to get the max unlocking of slots plus duplicate Titans. So you can cross crafts or cross classes all you want. It's going to unlock, but not to its fullest potential. I sound like Jay. Next time, man. Next time. I want to work it out a little bit better, man. I want to make it work a little bit. In Vintage, I'm still interested in that microphone. I'm about to shoot you my address. So they also said that with this prestige, it's going to be for all 4-star Titans. Old, new, rework, doesn't matter. All 4-star Titans will have this option in prestige. Is it possible that this week we will have an update of 1.7? I don't think so. I don't know, but I don't think so. Extinction, you think they will have prestige tokens in events and buy them like relic shards? That would be good because they're going to have to offer ways for us to implement and make this happen at the level of interest that they think they're going to generate. That is for sure. Sarmandeep, Karkro and Abzit becoming the most OP? Possibly. But that idea, Extinction, does sound like something that seems truly viable and something that they might want to do. That will bring up the level of interest. It'll get people rocking on it. And that will drive the dollar, possibly. Hey, Ron Gamer, thanks for joining. But it's also, they say they strongly recommend that we wait a few weeks before doing so. Before we do all this unlocking and trying to get your Titans the prestige. We won't want to let them work out the kinks. They also say, you may regret your decision to prestige a Titan if you see a Titan of a similar element with a much better prestige skill once they're all available. So they're going to have these different skills. They put out some images on their blog of what the prestige skills look like. But they also warn us, don't just jump at it. You might want to wait to see everything release and then make your choices. For example, those who just went right ahead and got Necrosa or Life Spark. Yes, they might be even more awesome with the prestige, but afterwards they release Sagunga and Solzar that are just straight out there robbing folks. So you may not want to spend everything all at once. You might want to time your buying and be wise about it. The best thing is not always the first thing. Sometimes things get a little bit refined. Worth saying, they usually kick things off quickly. The next couple weeks are almost certainly going to be worth participating in. Absolutely. Yeah, on Zalon's stream you can rant on Discord. Absolutely, man, for sure. I may be there for a little bit too. Prometeo, I'm doing real good, man. I'm enjoying this event. We're not in the top 10. We're not in the top 5. We're not in the top 3. But it's okay. I'm taking a side seat to events right now. Again, because I already have the tokens to pull these Titans. But we're trying to help out some of the community, get some 4 stars so they can enjoy the game to a level of gameplay that we enjoy the game. But they got to kick it in and, you know, they got to earn it themselves too, man. Nothing in life is for free. You got to put some effort in. But this prestige seems very interesting because it's going to make some of the Titans, looking at the skills that they offer, they're going to have those invoking powers to have spells come out. Also, all the extra damage. It's crazy. ERU is not in the top 3. We have some open seats. And this might be the last event where we're going to take open seats like this. I'm going to be switching things up. And James, I hope the stream's not glitchy. I can't tell. Captain Howdy, this might force the low-level newer players to quit already. It's hard for them to complete events without paying or saving for a long time. You're absolutely correct. Lo and behold, the free starter pack, the boss raid, that's too tough for a lot of small players. They can't contribute to the alliance. And if the alliance is not full, they can't do enough damage. Zalon's going in like 2 hours. I'll be about an hour if so, okay? Just trying to get a little squeeze in like everyone else and then go on to my family and do some family things, bud. You can jump in Prometeo stream and rant as well. Next time, BMT. Next time. You all know where to find me when I open up the Discord. It's not a secret. So, they gave some examples on their blog. It says, here are just a few examples of prestige skills coming out. Osiris having plus 80% base horde damage. And on allied death, so when your troops die, your Osiris has a 30% chance to summon an Omega Horde unit, up to 5 units. So this is crazy. The game playing field is going to be wild out there. I mean, the ones that they released and showed, I think it's going to make it so difficult for any low-level player or to mid-level player to be able to honestly compete on a competitive level with higher level players. I think there's going to be a big widening gap of what's available to hit and what you can actually do. I think it's going to be a problem if they don't put a cap on what max players can, how low they can go when they attack, because that's going to open up the ballpark for max level. For any player level 20 or above, castle level 20 above to hit. It wouldn't be fair for a castle level 20 to go down to level 15 or whatnot, because they're not going to be able to defend if you have your Titans prestige up. It's just going to be a gross difference. Bad Mother, they gave an example of each class. Now, those prestige skills are going to be the same for each Titan? No. That's why they said you might want to wait. They're not going to be the same. Each Titan is going to be different. So you may have a poison Titan. You may go with the first prestige Titan that's available for poison, and then lo and behold, a day later, another prestige Titan with a poison element comes out that has more suitable skills for what you want to use. But you've already started the prestige on one, and now knowing what it costs to open up your prestige levels, it'll be hard to work on more than one Titan. Which brings the fact that many folks have working on Titans for so long, working on relics for so long, they don't have anything left. They don't see the viability or the availability to finish what they've got and go even further with this game. It's a scary time. There's a lot of hope with this. A lot of things can change. I can see something like LOG coming back. An alliance that has overpowered because they put the time in and can handle the business. I can see it. Hey, Tagger, thank you for joining. We don't know, Captain Howdy. We don't know if it's just for attack or defense. I have not received it on my test account, but I think it's because I haven't updated the game. But I'll be looking as soon as possible. And Prometheus and Lawn's going on in 40 minutes or so. Right on. Perfect timing. If your Sakunga gets any stronger, he will start attacking Mount Olympus itself. Yes, absolutely. I've been hitting almost everything with my Sakunga. I must say I have failed on a few frigs. But of course, they're a level 25 player with level 25 troops. So there's a big troop difference. But I'm trying to work on my last two relics for my Sakunga, so I can take on Frig and be successful. Really looking forward to getting them done. And these new relics, man, these new relics are just powerful. I don't know, the game is getting to a point where if you skip out on certain things, and if you want to be a warrior, you're going to have a hard time going to be sharp enough. But if you play for the community and other aspects, building or just sitting, you're going to have a long road ahead of you. I mean, this is opening up a big avenue, hey, 4-star, for a lot of players to have something to do once again. Especially all those max players who've been sitting around doing nothing. It looks like they're going to have a reason to use up their food, a reason to use up their gold, all the resources. In duplicate titans now, they're going to be a must-have. Must-have. Which brings us back to the events. So if they're giving out a duplicate titan in an event, a lot of players are going to want them just for the straight, simple fusion food. There's no reason not to go for that fusion food. The easiest way to get a 4-star is through an event. It's whether it's your alliance reward or just you putting in the sheer effort and will, it's the easiest way to get a 4-star titan. It beats getting one over the season. You know exactly what you need and what you're going to get. I recently fused all my 4-star tours, all the duplicates away. Forgot what I fused them into, but I maxed whatever titans out that I was going to max. But now I'm wishing I had them. There are a lot of players who are wishing they had some of the duplicates that they forged away last fusion event, because this is turning over a new book and changing the story completely for this game. I think the number one thing that most players are going to work on is whatever defensive titan they have. We are going to try to unlock and prestige our best defenders ASAP. But we know we have a lot more titans coming out. Bad Mother, use Staff of Iron for the rage spells on Sagunga, bro. Insane extra damage added to this caster takedown frig. I would definitely do that, man. I would definitely do that. Like I said, I'm almost through early stream. Yeah, man, it's an early stream. Long day at work, so I needed to have that little bit of a release. So just real quick, I almost have this last new cat relic. The Frost, what is it? The Forest Charms. Forest Carving. It's almost done. I already did the other two new relics for cats. So my cats are almost there, man. I'm really stoked. Sagunga, it's incredible watching him hit a garrison. You literally can auto-raid a garrison with Sagunga and walk away. You can just see the victory screen. It's unbelievable. Like you said, if they make Sagunga even more powerful, I don't know. Why spend 15,000 divine gems on a divine titan? No need, man. No need whatsoever. Zalon says, Captain High is a roundtable for the 1.38 full release. Yes. Prestige is the discussion. It's going to be a crazy stream. It is going to be a crazy stream. I mean, the avenue for change with what's going on, it's incredible. I'm sure you've seen it as well. There are many who are saying, "Oh, this is it, man. They're gonna call it quits." And there are others who are saying, with this change, Natural Motion is not going to be able to bring in any new players. And I hope that's not the case. My concern is with the events. Since I've had the privilege of taking over the Events RS ground, I'm concerned with the future of events and what it's going to entail and what it's going to take to get them done once the 1.38 is rolled out for everybody, and looking at the first events that come out with it, which should be later this month or early next month. It's going to be interesting to see how they change the ranking rewards, what's offered, and how the alliance rewards are going to change as well. As was brought out, it would be nice if they offered something to help with the unlocking of skills for the prestige, or maybe even more 4-star titans. It'd be a smart move on their part. Still wish that they had some better communication with the community besides just the blog post. I know that those who have contacted the help desk still are just getting canned responses and not a lot of help. Those who say they were calling quits will be back. Yeah, it's true. Vintage, you dropped a video. I'll have to catch it afterwards, man. Events I think are going to become so competitive. Let's hit a garrison real quick. I like to pay back for payback. Like I said, Sagunga, loving this Titan. And this is one of the best events they have completed. Like I said, I ate up all my duplicates. Not the Titan I thought I was going against. That's okay though. Still just does it too easy. Vintage has a 20-minute video and it's short. Absolutely. That was the thing. With this prestige, it was easier just to do a live stream and talk about it rather than put out a video. Video time will come, but this is just breaking news, man. I couldn't believe that they actually shot out a blog like that. I'm hoping it goes off without any glitches. Captain Howie said this is true about events. They're going to look to pick up the revenue. Absolutely. I think it's going to be a huge boom for them, at least in the beginning. It's all going to be based upon how long it takes for players to actually, oh man, I forgot to switch Titans, unlock the prestige and max it out. Once somebody knows what it takes and sees what it actually does, that may either close or open up the floodgates for the community as to what they're going to do with these events, and you know how many 4-star Titans they want to use, how much they're willing to invest. I mean, it's all, hey, Super Paul, good day. It's all hearsay, even though we have what we can read and see, till we actually see it on the battlefield and see what's going on. It's a hard call. It's seriously a hard call. Hopefully the hackers will get greedy and get caught. Absolutely. I'm hoping that with this change, they'll be able to see what's taking place and act on it a lot quicker than they have in the past. It's been I haven't seen it as much, honestly. I haven't heard it as much. Hackers taking over seasons. I know it still exists, but it's just not in the limelight. Can't say that Natural Motion's done anything about it. But you do hear less and less. At least in the circles I travel. Maybe it's because I'm in Masters and not Legend League. But I'm not seeing it as often. It's not as prevalent. But hey, ERU has some open seats. You guys can message Vintage because he's easy to search. Would like to fill up. Like to hit the top 100. Like to try to get some people some 4-star Titans. Because after this event, or the next event, whenever the prestige is all rolled out and 1.3 it's out there for everybody, it might be hard for a lot of players to compete in events and get Titans. That's just the honest truth. Because those who can, they still will. And for those who can't, they just won't. It's going to be the great big divide. So again, if you want your free 4-star by contributing some souls to the ERU table, come take a seat. Because the prestige is going to change the game. Grimval's on the comeback with the prestige. Yeah. I gotta admit, there's a lot of Titans that I never used. Looking at their skills and what they're going to offer, I might start leveling up some of those Titans. Some of the Titans that are old that we thought were useless, hey, they might become gold now. But it's definitely true, some Titans don't need a rework, some don't need an extra boost. We'll take a look real quick at the leaderboard. We're 117. We are almost to the top 100. The rank and reward, top 100, gives you a token. You can pick your Titan. If you want to get the event done and get your Titan through the event and pick an extra one that you want to save for the prestige, now is a good time to join ERU. I'll put it out there one more time. Now is a good time. We like to fill the hall. But those are my thoughts about the prestige. Lands Awakening Anchor Lands was nothing compared to this. This is definitely going to be, it's either going to make or break the game for the most part. It's definitely going to change what we do and how we play. Possibly how a lot of people spend as well. Spending will always be a part of the game. It's just how much or how little. Hey, Vintage Man, thank you. I definitely appreciate that. But it's, I don't know, as a free-to-play player, since I've stopped being free-to-play, you know, I don't mind spending my recreation, entertainment money on a game that I, you know, duly enjoy. I can't speak to it as a free-to-play player, but I still think there's avenues to enjoy the game. You're just not going to be able to compete. You're just going to be the person who wants but won't have. I mean, I've said it before. If you enjoy the game, you played it for a while, you have the means, they deserve to get paid. I mean, that's the honest truth. You know, you don't got to give them $1 million. You don't got to give them $20, $40, $50. But a few bucks here and there, it doesn't hurt. You're going to get a sandwich anyways, right? But for the event teams, I think there's going to be a big realignment. We always know that, well, everyone knows, should know, I don't think this is going to make a big dent on Beta Souls. I think they're still going to ride the horizon and be in the lead. But for other alliances, I think there's going to be a big change as to who's playing and who's not. It's going to be interesting to see if the leaderboards drop off or if they actually pick up. I'm predicting that there will be a pickup for the first few events, but I think it's going to drop off. There's going to be a peak and it's going to be a big drop off, especially free to play, especially if that things just don't work out the way that many players feel they should have. Sometimes we see the skills that are offered good, but the Titan's a dud. It's not. Everybody can use a Berserker world. Personally, I enjoy Rangers and Infiltrators. Champions for the lower level player is the best way to go. If you're a lower level player, get yourself one of these prestige champions, and I think you'll do good for a long time. Certain Titans fit certain levels of gameplay. You just gotta know what suits you. So what are we at? We're at a half an hour. Zalon, let me know how you're doing on your setup, man. I know everyone wants to get in on tonight. I don't want to take the whole show because it's not mine. It's the community's. I know we got a little bit of a lineup tonight. James Christopher, what will happen? Yeah, we got to wait and see. We got Zalon coming on. We got Prometheo coming on too. So actually, Prometheo, where are you with your setup, man? I'm going to pass the baton and get you rolling, bud. Let me know if you're still there. Another right on. Let's see if I can get to my next reward. What unlocks at 10,000? I don't know. Oh, I got that. Oh, the storm token. You know what? I'm going to use my storm token. I'm going to use it. I used up everything. I didn't save up anything. I'm using everything for this alliance, for this event, to help out these new guys. Trying to get some people a 4-star Titan. Not a lot of people have them. I keep hearing people saying, you know, they play for 3, 4, 5 months and they have no 4 stars. It's painful. I know that for others in the past, it took an even longer time. But truly enjoy the game. It helps having a 4-star, especially if you can get it leveled up. Got to get it leveled up. Having it is one thing, but having a level 20 level 20 totem on your garrison, it's not going to do much. I can't even see chats. I got to look away from my phone and look up. But yeah, man, thank you, Vintage. That was totally awesome, man. Appreciate the support of the live stream. Appreciate the support of the channel. Definitely do. And I still can't believe I hit 5,000 subs. That's an awesome milestone. Definitely appreciate the DLT community showing your support. So I do hope with the Prestige, at some point we do have some open conversations with the developers where we have an avenue of feedback for these guys. If we don't have an avenue of feedback and it's only one-sided, it's not going to be as beneficial as it could be. What's going on, J-Dub? Appreciate it. I have not updated the game yet. I chose to do the live stream instead. After the live stream, I will update. I will probably pull my 2 Titans and hope I get something good. But Captain Howdy asked about the prestige skills. Are they all going to be the same? No, they're not. But what they haven't specified is, they said the different elemental type Titans, or the Titans of the same element type, may have different skill sets. So let's say the Poison Berserker will have a different skill set than a champion, Poison champion, right? But they didn't say if all Poison Berserkers are going to have the same skill set, and if all champions are going to have the same skill set, or is it random for every Titan? I mean, that's going to make a big difference, because it's going to be like the olden days where you don't want to start doing something on a Titan and you get a better Titan the next week. That's going to be the big if. Until they clarify that, I would be real hesitant to throw everything into one Titan, unless you truly like its skills and think its skills are going to help out your gameplay. If not, I would wait. Orhan, hello. Thank you for joining the stream. Good to have you here. I mean, what do you guys think about that? Do you think it's worth throwing everything into a new Titan with said skills, but not knowing if you're going to get a better one in the next week? I don't know, it scares me. I hate to use the word investment, but it is an investment in my future gameplay. I don't want to invest in a dud. You know, it's interesting as well, the developers did not hook us up with these new reworked Titans. I've heard and seen good things about them. I do hope Arvin is all that he's been pumped up to be. Zalon, you just dumped so many 4-star duplicates into Tengu. Exactly, man. I think everyone did that last week. It's not a good thing. It's a good thing that you have your Tengu maxed. But yeah, if we would have kept some of those 4-stars. I know that there's somebody out there who saved a whole bunch of level 1 4-stars. They had the foresight to think of something big. But won't be many of us with fully unlocked Prestige Titans. I think that's going to, like I said, be a big difference in the gameplay. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit a maxed out player with a maxed out Titan with full Prestige. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think my troops are going to be able to manage my 4-star Titan with fully maxed relics, even with the 5-star relic. I think it's going to be a big disparity. I think it's going to balance the game in effect that will make those who have the Prestige Titans with the Prestige relics, meaning the 5 stars fully maxed, I think they're going to have some powerhouses on their hands. Somebody said Necrosa fully Prestige. It's just going to time out the battles. There's no winning until there's a new ultimate attacker, fully maxed with nice relics, fully maxed, and fully maxed Prestige to counter. There's always going to be a counter. It's just when will it come? When will it come? The way I hooked up my Titan for this event is pretty much just dropping all spells. If these were lower level lands, they go a lot faster. But it's not bad on a fully maxed land. Bad mother trucker. Events are going to be murdered just to get into the top 50 from now on. That's what I'm saying. Events are going to be tough to get into the top 50. I don't know what colors you're flying. Well, I do. I don't. But, because you're not with NTG. Who are you with? Are you with NTG? I don't know what ERU is going to do. Because I don't know if I'm down to spend $150 an event. I don't know. It's a hard call. I may have to start floating. We'll have to see. Time will tell. Time will tell, man. Time will tell. This is a big, this is a big leap, man. This is a big change for us. I know a lot of people are going into this with open arms, man. They are completely stoked. But these are also the maxed out folks, who haven't had anything to do for a good minute. If I was maxed out and I didn't have anything to do for a good minute, I'd be totally stoked too, man. I'd be wanting that first Prestige Titan. I'd probably level up my first one that looked decent. It's going to be interesting to see if all the Titans in our haul are just going to change overnight. I think, in fact, I'm going to check it out once I update. Jesse Dye, you just maxed your Odin. Nice. Dot with Garrett, you can join. I can join your alliance. Hey, thank you. I might need an invite. Extinction, you say you're going to make a prediction and say the top 100. So the top 100 is going to be hard to get into. You're probably right, man. You are probably right. It's going to be challenging. But we're going to see a big difference in what takes place, not only for the Alliance leaderboard events, but when we look at the individual leaderboard events. Now, I was hoping to go into this next individual leaderboard event with full power, power battle gear on and trying to place in the top 500 to get me some DGs. But now, if that event happens after the complete 1.3 rollout and things have changed, I don't know if I can do it, man. I have all intentions to, but I don't know, because those who run the top of the leaderboards for individual alliance leaderboard events, they get some crazy numbers. Extinction, you're up there sometimes, but I see you like to keep it at a moderate pace. You get yourself up there, then you let yourself fall back slowly, You don't try to stay in the top 5 or top 3, but you still, secure yourself some decent DGs. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Oh, bad mother trucker. You're with Raiders with Valentox. See, I knew it, man. I knew you weren't flying with NTG. I just can't remember the alliance name. Thank you for letting me know. I like to know where everybody's at. What's going on, Bruce? Welcome to the stream, bud. Good to have you. Can't wait to see you next week. Although I know with the new Prestige update today, things may have changed, but it'd be nice to have you. Help us with the rebuild. And Station, you say teams fighting for season rewards. Let's see if these truces with the top teams hold. Probably not. That's what I'm saying. I can see the advent of LOG2 coming back. You know, Chef Base God is back in the game. He's doing what he's doing. I'd like a good merger with Chef Base God and his alliance, if at all possible. I'll talk to you offline, Chef Base God, if you see this later. Because this just may bring back war. In like on a serious tip. I mean, I think it's going to bring back war to the point where, man, this game is going to be tough for any lower level player, a lower level castle. You are going to have to stay at a league level where you can actually play. Not that you're going to become food to anybody in a higher level because you're not really worth the value or time. But for you to enjoy the game, you're definitely going to have to be in a level, a league level that you can actually play in. Yeah, this is big, man. This is gonna make some big changes, a big difference in how we play, whether for war or for events. Pablo Escobar, you grinded to Thorhall and you got it with the new 6 skills. Yeah, I've been seeing images of Thorhall and a few other Titans with the new 6 skill. So you must have the 1.38 update, right, Pablo? Please correct me if I'm wrong, because that's what I'm waiting for. I want to be sure. I want to confirm that with the new 1.38 update. You'll have that new 6 skill. Also, anybody's updated and pulled their relic tokens, do you have the 6 skill unlocked? I don't want to pull my tokens so I get the 6 skill unlock. But again, I think they have to unlock everybody's 6 skill, even in your Titan halls, because they say all Titans, old and new, will have the prestige. But I just want to make sure. Hey, Luis, good night, man. Thank you for joining. Okay, Pablo, you're on Android, so am I. And yes, awesome. Good news to my ears. I'm going to see if it happens for me too. Fanatic Pointer. It's time for you to leave Masters and go to Bronze. It might be time for a lot of us to drop. Hey, the beer. Catch you later, bud. NTG Legends pushing for the top 100. There you go. Get it done. It's interesting to see the lack of participation in this event. Although there are those who still want to compete and complete the event in this full. It's just not pulling the numbers, man. Bruce, check that apps update. It's there, man. It is there. At least it is for me. Luis, you got the update, but the skills are still locked. Oh, absolutely, yeah. The skills going to be locked to is free for everybody. 1.38 is what we want. That's what you need for the new Prestige. To be one of the big dogs running, you got to have the 1.38. J-Dub, you have the update and none of your old Titans have the skill yet. Interesting. You have the update, but no old Titans have that 6 skill slot opened up. You don't even see the 6 skill. Interesting. So if you don't even see the 6 skill, how are other people seeing the 6 skill? That doesn't make sense, man. You lost me. You've got the update, but none of your old Titans have the 6 skill. But your new Titans have the 6 skill showing? Wiki? Hey, Pablo, Loki's trinket works for this event. For those without Odin. That's awesome. What's it give? What does Loki's trinket give? A 1.3? I haven't tried Loki's trinket on Loki. So, 1.2. That's not bad, Pablo. It's better than nothing. So, Wiki, you say, let me make sure I got this right. You have the 1.3 update on your phone. Everything's good. Your old Titans do not have the 6 skill slot yet. And none of them have the 6 skill slot yet. Did you pull one of the new Titans today? From a token? Did you pull Solgar or Grimwald? I know they're going to make it retroactive for everybody's Titans. I know they are. They have to. They can't say one thing. They can't say one thing in the blog and then do another. I'm just saying, you know, if they're saying all old Titans, their exact words right here. What are their words? It says, I can't find it. Every past, present, and future Titan has a prestige skill, so pick your prestige Titans carefully. The note from Steelspine says, it will be very tempting to prestige your Titans as soon as we download the update and the feature is unlocked. I would strongly recommend that we wait a few weeks before doing so. The dev said below that the prestige skills for some Titans will not be revealed right away, so you might regret your decision to prestige up whatever Titan you have. You might want to wait for one with a better skill set. I'm going to take his advice. I'm going to wait. And I'm also going to wait to pull any more Divine Gems. Although I need a few of those gold relics. Arvan. Sorry, Prometheo. Arvan, you're right. It's Arvan and Solgar. I can't remember. Somebody was saying Grimwald earlier. Forgot who it was. It was in my mind. It was stuck in my head. Pablo, you say your old Titans don't have the 6 skill slot either? And Bad Mother Trucker, they tried to trick us with 4-star Shocking Gem in this event. They put the Titan version in instead of the Troop version. Well, I'm glad I didn't push that far yet. Yeah, they're definitely not going to unlock this Captain Howdy till everyone has it. We've all got to have it. And Luis, you got good news. You like the small changes that came with the update? The skills are a bit easier to read. That would be nice because I can't read most of them. I just can't. The game seems to load a bit faster. The Pantheon's updated. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No, we have not. But my good buddy John Wiki sent me a picture of it. I think it's going to be the new Titan in the next event. Pretty exciting stuff. Pretty exciting stuff. Zalan made a joke about Grimwald. Exactly. Zalan made me do it. Hashtag blame Zalan. Don't blame me this time. It wasn't me. This is a slow grind even with 1.4. As you see, I have 1,179 portal stones. I've been saving them. Actually, I bought a whole bunch with that sale. I thought it was one of the best moves I ever did. And I'm looking forward to the next portal stone sale. That was a good move. If you can grind events and you're a free-to-play player, just get portal stones when they offer them with that 25% discount. One of the best moves you can do. Because I've been in the last few countless events, last 3, 4, 5 events before this last one. I've always been short of portal stones and had to spend $4 or $5 just to get stones to finish the event. But if I would just have the stones beforehand, and yes, I know you're not getting the regenerated stones, big deal. I have all that I need and more than enough. I already calculated that just with my stones alone, I should be able to get about 15,000 souls in this event without spending any monies. That's not bad, you know. It's just a lot of time in. Who can read Sagunga's skills? Nobody. I can't read any. I can't read diddly on this game, man. It's getting so tough that I need to get a faster tablet. Arash, welcome. Hello. Good to have you with us. Vintage, good tip. You bought 1,000 portal stones when they were on sale last time. I'm serious, man. I don't know. Every other time I saw that in the past, I thought it was dumb. I thought it was stupid. I was like, man, who's going to spend gems on portal stones? That's dumb. Then when I did the math, I was like, oh my gosh, that's the best way to go. If you can grind it out, man, just get your stones and sit on them, man. That's just, I'm still stoked. I'm still stoked. And I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to the next portal stone sale. I'm going to stock up, man. I'm going to use all my gems on portal stones. And let me tell you why. I'm just going to give just a little personal info. It didn't happen to me, but it happened to some players on this last event team. And I keep hearing, I'm sorry, I can't finish the event. I can't make my souls. All the relics that I pulled were 1 stars. Well, you signed up for an event team. You made a promise. You made a commitment. I can't keep you. I'm going to boot you. I'm sorry that you pulled all 1 stars because you used 30,000, 40,000 gems. You simply could have just battled it out, man. Just grind. Just grind. It saves you money. It saves you face, and you get it done. Don't count on these. Don't count on these relic tokens. This whole event so far, every relic token that I pulled, I think I came in with. I came into this event with 3 saved, plus the ones from this event. Nothing but 1 stars. All 1 stars. Not 1 2-star. Oh, I'm sorry. Correction. I had the 1 4-star, 2-star, 3-star, and 4-star from the prior boss raid event. That's what I came in with. Nothing else. So I had those 4, but everything I pulled from this event has been a 1-star. So if you're counting on getting an event done by pulling relics, you're dreaming. It won't matter how many. It won't matter how many. What? How many gems you have saved up? When you're pulling 1 stars, all you're gonna do is pull more tears out, man. People will be crying. You will just be crying, and I'll feel bad for you. We all will feel bad for you. But everybody's done that at least once. So now those who have done it once no longer count on that. That's a foolish man's ploy, is thinking they're going to finish an event just with relics. Now you're spent $10, $20, $30, $40 and you're still pulling relics, man. And you're still not getting it done. I feel bad for you. I'm done with that. I don't want to say no more about that. It's just sad. Just put the time in. I think with this prestige, it's going to make people put time in. I think either people are going to play a lot more, or they're going to suffice as to not be on top and not go for the prestige. But like I said, I think there's going to be a big rise in gameplay, a big rise in spending right at the onset of it. And we're going to start seeing a lot of prestige titans. Most likely Aventador is going to try to get it done real quick. I'll definitely appreciate that, and I'll watch his video because it's going to be a good minute before I get it done. It's going to be a good minute. Fantic, just pray. I don't think it works that way, but you can try. You can try. I'm spoiling you, Phoretic. I'm spoiling. I'm trying to spoil. There was that good period of time where it was more regular. Trying to be more regular. Being more regular and everything's good for your health. You know that. Rosh, you always count all for 1 stars too. You have all 7 1-stars from 11 pulls. Yeah, man, the pulls have been terrible. You can't rely on pulling relics to help you in an event. If you pull, you cannot rely on pulling relics for an event. You've got to be committed to putting the time in or spending excessively, one or the other. For those who do get good pulls, it's awesome, man. I'm stoked for them. And I know you've all seen on Facebook and in the line chats, when people spend the 24,000 gems and they get 1 4-star and the rest are 1-stars with a 2-star, it hurts, man. It's very not likely. It's not common for someone to get more than 1 4-star or get a decent 24,000 gem pool. I've only done it once, and I just won't do it again. It was terrible. Imagine that 24,000 gems used for grinding, right? Could have finished a couple events, especially if you got the portal stones on sale. Gotta be smart. Hey, 84 Clean Cut, welcome to the stream. Jesse Dye, welcome to the stream. Obizad, welcome to the stream. You wonder how many alliances finished the last raid boss? I wonder too. It was seriously tough. I know that we got it done. It'd be cool if we can see at least how many finished it, or a breakdown as to how many alliances stopped at whatever level. That'd be a good thing to add if Natural Motion did that as an end of event wrap up for everyone to see. That's a really good idea. Hope they use it. But 84 clean cut is going to be a tough decision as to what you're going to do, to which Titans you're going to level up. Seriously, it brings back the olden days when the skills were random and you didn't know what Titan you were going to get or what you're going to do. There's a lot of chance going on right now. In Forensic, you rely on 500 souls per relic to make sure you have a buffer. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. But again, that is the best thing to do. So you can count and do the math. If you're doing that 500 souls, are you going to make it? Stop pulling, start raiding. Starter packs. Yeah, I was hoping we had starter packs on this event. No starter packs, man. They're making us push. Invasion armor, you finished and it was fun. Yeah, man, it was. Arvan and Solgar. What? I don't know. Kashiti? Daw, is it worth it? Arvan and Solgar? I'm liking the looks of Arvan. I can't kid you not. I'm liking the looks of this Arvan. I'm wanting this Arvan more than Solgar because I have Sugunga, but I'm going to take them both. Would Osiris and Corruptor be good Void Titans? Well, Osiris is a good one, man. I just never used Osiris. Besides making the honest trailers, I honestly did not raid with Osiris. I saw all sorts of good builds. I don't use them. I'd rather use Baba Yaga, Reaver, Aset. I just don't use Osiris. I don't know. I'm not averse to him. I just don't have the desire to use him. Hey, check that out. My chat's back. What's going on? Smash that like. Forensic, you have not seen anything on Prestige. Still need to watch finish video. Yeah. Not a lot of info, man. It's just what they put out in the blog. So there's a lot of questions. Still a lot of questions as to what's going to take place for us. I mean, we really got to wait. And what was this question? Obizad, you hesitated on Tengu. Tengu's pretty good, man. Ooh. Wow. That's a lot. That would have broke my bank. It would have broke two of my banks, man. That's a lot of gems for a Titan. Man. Jesse Dye, you cannot beat Tengu. You cannot beat Tengu on defense. You can't beat Tengu on defense? Freeze him. Freeze him. Yeah, see? Yeah, just freeze him. You freeze him. You freeze him, you freeze him, you freeze him. You go in quick. You go right at him. Take him out. Hey, bad mother trucker, you know I can't share that, man. But 52,000, yes, that is a tremendous number, man. That's too much for me. That's yeah. That would have broke the bank. Prestige is a tab alongside Titans and Fusion when you're looking at a Titan. Oh, I can't wait to see what it looks like. Do I know what Titan's going to be the boosting Titan for the Oni event? We have no idea. We know Oni's coming. With everything that's out there, ooh, I'd like to see Oni's prestige skills, because Oni was pretty good when he first came out. I mean, I don't know many people who've had him. I no longer even have him on the test account, but I really wanted Oni at one point, but I don't know if I want him anymore. What's a good Horde summoner? Video Gem, hey, welcome, man. A good Horde summoner. Well, one of the best Horde summoners is Osiris. And, many people like him. I don't know. I have nothing averse to him. I just didn't use him. I don't like to have too much activity going on the game screen. It's not that my device can't take it. It's the hand-eye coordination and moving all his little parts. It's like, honestly, I don't play with Totec. I don't enjoy trying to control all those different imps and have them be in the right place at the right time. They like to cluster in certain areas, and I think they take up too much time rather than killing the enemy troops. They're just clustered up on one set of troops. So I don't use them. It's cool that they he invokes more Imperials, but they just land on top of the other ones. They're all in one spot. I tried him on the Conquest. Didn't like him. Didn't like him. Good Horde Summoner. Does a set summon Horde? I can't remember, man. My memory fades. I get stuck on one Titan. I use one Titan for a while, then I forget about everybody else. So I don't know. I know someone made a comment, and they made a comment online saying that some of these relics have been around for so long, you should even know the relic stats in your sleep. I don't know relic stats. I gotta always look them up. Even if I've put them in a video and talked about them, I don't remember, man. If you have any questions like that, ask Prometheo. I'm sure he can fill you in with the information. I just slap on what works and look at the numbers and go for it. That's what works best for me. Prometheo says, looks like the prestige will most likely be given about 60% increase to the base stats. That's similar to the benefit from 2 troop levels. Wow. That's insane. 84 clean cut. You say those token pools, the starter packs, the token pools are going to be a big deal? Yeah, probably. Prometheo, it's a fact, man. It is a fact. Thank you. The thank yous are to you, bro. Appreciate what you do. I don't have a brain for that. When people post all their Excel stat sheets, yep, don't know what I'm looking at. But I know it works for me. I know crazy. I put on the relics and go for it, man. Yeah, certain aspects of the game are for certain players. Other aspects are for other players. We all do what we like. That's the beauty of it. Oh, Bruce, remember when I was stuck on Venom Tusk? I played Venom Tusk forever. I played Venom Tusk until they came out with the Summoning Titans. Venom Tusk was my man on defense and offense. That's why lower level players, if you get yourself a good champion, you can go far for a long time. Many a times my Venom Tusk held my garrison strong. Yes. That's an awesome Titan. Was an awesome Titan. It will be interesting to see what his prestige skills will be. I may have to dust him off a little bit and see if he's worth using again. Yeah, Venom Tusk and me go way back. I'm just burning through troops right now. I gotta play a little smarter. Yeah, well, I missed something here. Jesse Dye, you had a lot of 4-star berserkers, but you don't have them when you need them. That hurts. The addition of the invoke skills will be interesting. Absolutely. It said it has no horde summons, just skeletons. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Could not remember. 9123. 4 years ago, you talked about this and there was no reply. Perhaps the letter is at the bottom of the list. Perhaps. Ooh, I don't want to hear her. I know most people don't like Athena, but sometimes when you attack her, those little store maidens can do a number, man. She ain't all that bad. Bad mother, put Venom Tusk back on my garrison. You'll pay me a visit. I don't know. Frigg's been doing pretty good. I've only had a few folks break through. Of course, they're max level players. But once I put my Urkon's war paint back on that I forgot, that handled that, man. They didn't get me again. Jesse Dye, what rank do we normally get in the league? We don't get demoted, but we don't go for the top ranks. Well, we're trying to switch it up, man. I'm not trying to taint the flavor of ERU, but doing all events gets old. So if Vintage wants to help me rebuild and do part-time war, part-time events, it's something I'd like to do. If there's anyone interested in being in a rebuilt ERU, let me know. I think the benefit, or I think the draw for Events R Us and other event alliances is the fact that a lot of us have time constraints, so we don't really push VP or push war, but we can break out an event. So that's the big difference. But trying to find a balance with doing a little bit of warring, a little bit of eventing, and just having overall maximizing the fun output is what I'm looking to try to do. I miss war because you don't hone your skills by raiding event lands. You just don't. And only hitting garrisons every once in a while, you definitely lose that edge. And I'd like to, get that edge back and keep it for a little while. That's why I always, if someone hits my garrison, I always try to get them back. Of course, there are a few garrisons that I can't hit back, but it's okay. I don't mind leaving a few greens trying. But what gets old is when I see somebody attacking me, and I don't see the green. They logged off. That's such a chumpy move. So the last few guys who've been hitting me and I've been defending, thank you for not logging off. I like seeing the fields of green. It makes it feel like I did something worthwhile when I got Frigg, and I maxed out all her relics. I do like that. Arash, you skipped this event because of the Oni event? I'm only doing this event for the other players. And I know Vintage and a few others are doing it for the other players because I know most of the players on ERU who've been here, they should have the tokens just to pull both Titans. Like I said earlier, I can pull both Titans and not do the event. I could have saved all my relic tokens. But, this may be the last time that ERU pick up players of lower level to help them out, because I'm trying to move away from having a transient alliance. Don't want it. Want people who want to stay. Bruce, you always leave with a nice red, but you haven't. Come try my Frigg. Let me know. You're higher level than me. I expect to do pretty good though. We are doing it for the little fellas. I'm serious, man. I'm grinding. I'm using up my portal stones. Using up what I got for the little guys, man. These next couple of events may be the last chance for some players to get themselves a 4-star. Because after this, they're going to have a hard time. Because one, they're not going to get it through a season reward. It's not going to happen unless they're on a big warring alliance, which might change its parameters for members. And they're definitely not going to make it on an event team after the update unless they spend a lot of money and get it as a solo player, which some people have. But with the new prestige, you need more than one. So I am very serious. If you're out there and you can hit maybe 10,000 souls on the team, you might want to message one of the leaders of ERU and get on with us, because this is going to be your last cheap 4-star Titan. The last couple of events, I forgot which ones, where we had super low minimums and people got themselves a 4-star. It's not going to happen a lot. The game front is changing. It is definitely changing. It's going to be interesting to see. Got some mother's milk in your first 4-star. Yes, it is, man. I'm telling you. So we're trying to make some people happy, man. Waleed, attack you. Are you in my my server? Fantic, your first star was Uranus. Wow, Uranus. You're brand new to the game. Crazy. I hit my garrison, leave a green, and I'll come find you. We can try that. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if you can take my Titan. Let's see. I'll definitely try you out. There's only a few players or a few garrisons that I can take a look at them, and I know I'm wasting my time. I'm like, nope. I'm not going to give you the pleasure of seeing a red from me, or a green from me. I'm not going to do it. I don't need to waste troops and spells and whatnot. Don't want to do it because for some it's a guarantee where I know I can't take them, man. And it's not all about a big number. It's about what relics they have. You know, if they got that 5-star, I'm just gonna assume it's maxed. I'm gonna take a look at their neighboring troops and see what level their troops are. If they're all level 25 and it's a paladin with the 5-star, I might just skip it until I get my final relics maxed out for Sagunga. Once I get my final relics maxed out for Sagunga, my new ones, I'll be coming for you. Oh, I just saw a crazy comment. Just saw a comment I can't believe. Seven minutes, Alon. Wrapping it up. No, Lauren's the first good 4-star, man. Obizad, you think this might start event participation for free-to-play? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's going to do the opposite, but it might. I'm starting. All I've been hitting is loot. Defended your garrison. That wasn't you. Was this you? No, that's the one I hit before. Nope, no private message. What? You said attack you. Waleed, where you at, man? What alliance are you in? Come on, man. I gotta wrap this up. I got 7 minutes. What alliance were you in? Are you on my server? Let's look at the leaderboard. All I need is your rank. What alliance ranking number are you? Arvan is a surprise Titan in this event. Yeah, I think they both are, man. TT Boy Gaming. You're loving all the live streams. Yeah, it's been getting fun, man. We've been having some fun. That's for sure. Come on, Waleed. Are you on this server? Time's a ticking. Alright, I'm going to do this then. I'm going to... This guy. Yeah, we'll hit this guy. This is going to be my last battle. I don't think it's going to be too expensive. Well, maybe too expensive is the right way to say it. But you're going to have to be real choosy as to what you do. You can save up, but it's going to take a good minute. It's just going to be challenging. All we have is 9. I'm going to take these 9. I think these 9 are going to be enough. I'm going to take some of these. Some of those. Got some big cats. We're going to hit this level 25 guy. If I'm right, no, this guy's got a 5-star, but I don't think it's max. If it's what I think it is, this is gonna be a. If I think, yeah. Who's this? Oh, Baba Yaga. I thought it was Osiris. Should you max your Bast or Frigg? I would max your Frigg. I would max Frigg right away. Oh man, Zalon, thank you for the big donation, bro. I appreciate it. I would definitely max Frigg. Frigg, if you have 2 Friggs, you should level both Friggs. That's what I've heard. Frigg is just the way to go. Again, Frigg is another OP Titan, like Osiris, that I haven't used. I haven't utilized her. I maxed her out through Fusion, put her on my garrison, and she sits. The second one I'm working on slowly by using XP bottles and whatnot. But, God, I should have been faster than this. But, Here she's the bomb on attack. The only problem that I have is I only have one set of relics for her.